Hello, hello, good afternoon. It's your perfume principal. I can't believe it's already 4 o'clock on Friday, July 10th. Late post for not having to work today, guys, but had appointments today and so forth and so on. So just getting in, just getting settled. A lot of mix up, mash up this morning, but we're here and we're safe. So if you guys have been with me for the month of July, just 10 days in, it seems way longer. The fragrance that is going to be the spotlight scent for the month of July is La African Drummer. We've already talked about this endlessly with notes of ylang ylang, with notes of coconut, musk, vanilla, so forth and so on. Definitely a inspiration of a beachy scene, so forth and so on. You guys know I love the design because it matches who I am, just like the young lady behind me. So we're gonna I'm just gonna highlight today, guys, the scents that blew this fragrance out of the door for the week. So if you do have La African Drummer, the number one combination that will go with La African Drummer, and this is how you're putting it on. You could use the coconut butter, body butter from Trader Joe's. That one worked well. You could use the coconut creme body oil from Sand and Fog, or Olivia Care makes a great one. Tahitian coconut goes well with it. And then you could use any type of coconut body splash. I used the one from, what is the store? Bath and Body Works. Then I went in with this. So I started off, this was the base for every combination this week. I started off with the base. And this combination here is number one. If you have La African Drummer and the other two that I'm going to put together, please try it and give me an honest review. Let me know. La African Drummer and Petra. Y'all, Petra is going to be in my collection forever. Notes of plum and rum at the top. Mid notes, we have tuberose and coconut. And base note, I believe we have sandalwood and musk. I believe so. I know the top and the mid by heart. I don't know. It's a few notes, but I'm going to tell you, and I've told you before, they marry so well together. And we know with Petra, it's either you love it or you hate it. And I am team love Petra. All right, so Petra and Musamum White Intense. Musamum White Intense and Petra together alone, marriage. But add the La African Drummer, chef's kiss, beyond chef's kiss. All right, so another combination with La African Drummer this week that stole the show was Miel Vanille. Miel Vanille by Paris Corner, and this is reminiscent of Matière Premier's vanilla powder with some honey, because miel does mean honey. Believe this has notes of Divana in it, but this is just so intoxicatingly good. This adds that elevated sophistication to it. And a third one that went oh so well this week was Vanilla 01 by Swiss Arabian. You have coconut, musk, vanilla, all that good stuff in here. And it's just not the sweetest vanilla, but it's a vanilla that just adds a little I don't even know the word. It adds a little elegance. It adds a little elevation to you. It just smells great. And those for this week were the top picks from my collection. So you guys know next week is another week, and next week we will still be continuing on with La African Drummer. It's still coconut, and I do have a few additional coconut fragrances. I know I have Nyla Suede, that one has coconut, and I know I have several others. I did use Yara Tous already. I have Coconut Lagoon that I have not used, and I will be using that. Just a little commercial break. Coconut Lagoon by Paris Corner. This was my nighttime scent last night. Coconut Lagoon by Paris Corner mixed with Art Al Zafran's Tarab Al Dahab. Tarab Al Dahab alone doesn't work for me. It's too candy coconut for me. It's too synthetic for me. But when you put on the Tarab Dahab and then you put on the Coconut Lagoon, chef's kiss. So you guys know me. I'm going to find that combination that's going to work. this morning, flipping the script a little bit, this morning I had an appointment. And it's one of those appointments, if you know, you know. No lotion, no oils, nothing, no deodorant, nothing on your body. So if you know, you know. Okay. So I was like, okay, you know me, I still want to have a little smell. So I put a little here on the wrist, a little here behind the neck, a little here behind the neck, on my pants and on my shirt. And I'm going to tell you, I do not have the notes. I know this fragrance has the note of Pathalia, and I believe that is dragon fruit. I got this as a gift, thank you Raven, last year for my birthday. She went to Cancun. They hadn't started selling it in the US yet, and she got it. So yes, I was one of the first people to have it, and I'm going to keep it as that. Y'all, Carolina Herrera's La Bamba. So I was like, let me just spritz this on today. This is delicious. I know so many smell-alikes of it have been produced by different companies, but this La Bamba, guys, I have the it right here in front of me, and this is just making me tempted to get the one by, I believe Paris Corner makes one, and then I heard Araya from Araya's World, I think that's her name. I heard her talk about another one today from her Middle Eastern Thursday that I'm going to look at again and just put it on my wish list. But I am very impressed with this fragrance, Carolina Herrera's La Bamba. Very, very impressed. All right, guys, so thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful, beautiful, fantastic Friday. And guys, just another word of advice. Yesterday, our AC broke. So we want to thank you, Brian, for coming out this morning at 8 o'clock. You just don't know. So thank you, Brian, for, it's not where it needs to be yet, but it's cooling on down because it is a scorcher out there. Guys, thank you so much for all of your support. Remember, spray hard, but more importantly, your purpose is bigger than you'll ever know. Bye.